Only 12 people have walked on the moon. What's something that less people have done? Orbited the moon alone. Alex Honnold is the only person who has ever free-soloed climbing without ropes or gear. El Capitan. I doubt anyone else will ever even attempt to do this. Not only is it extremely difficult and dangerous, but there's not a lot of glory in being the second person to do it. Sir David Attenborough is the only person to win a BAFTA for a program in black and white, color, HD, 3D and 4K. Survived both the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Violet Jessup survived all 3 White Star Ocean liner sinkings, the Titanic, the Olympic, and the Britannic, having been born in Antarctica. In honor of today being the Kentucky Derby, only 11 people have trained a Triple Crown winning horse. There have been 13 winning horses, but 2 trainers trained 2 winners. Only 2 people have ever flown the XF-84H Thunderscreech. https://n.wikipedia.org Wiki Republic XF-84H Thunderscreech. Theoretically, it was the fastest propeller-driven airplane ever built. It could have attained a speed above 1,000 km/h, but was so difficult to fly that it was never taken above roughly 840 km/h in testing. At the very least, it was the loudest propeller-driven airplane ever built due to its supersonic propeller tips. One of the test pilots made a single flight and was so terrified at the plane's handling that he refused to ever set foot in the cockpit again. The other test pilot made 11 flights, for a total of 12 test flights, before the project was cancelled. Thankfully, the plane didn't manage to actually kill either of the people who flew it, making it statistically safer than a Boeing 737. If I'm allowed to toot my own horn, I'm the only person to ever accurately forecast a tornado in Afghanistan. I had to fight tooth and nail to get that forecast approved, and by golly, it was by far the noodliest looking tornado ever. Someone downrange thankfully got a picture for me. Had sex with me. Run the marathon distance in under 2 hours, 1 person. Hit 2 grand slams in 1 inning of an MLB game. Fernando Tatis is the only one. Joan Murray, in 1990, jumped from an altitude of 4,400 km. Both of her parachutes did not open. She fell on a nest of fire ants. Murray broke many bones, knocked out almost all her teeth, but remained conscious due to the fact that she received hundreds of poisonous ant bites. This contributed to a large release of adrenaline, as a result of which doctors managed to resuscitate her. After several years of treatment and physical recovery, Joan returned to normal life and continued skydiving. Bear surviving octuplets have served as president of the US more than twice. Stuck part of their body into a particle accelerator and survived 2 that I know of. Survived rabies. I think. Edit. Clarifying that I was not referring to myself, but just answering the original question of something I thought that less than 12 people had achieved. I was pretty sure less than 12 people have survived contracting rabies because, barring the one exception I could think of, it has 100 fatality rate. 1 man swam the length of the Amazon, Danube, Mississippi, and Yangtze rivers. https://n.m.wikipedia.org Wiki Martin Strel : text equals Strel 20 holds 20 successive 20 Guinness 20 World 2C 20 Friendship 20 and 20 Clean 20 Waters Sto 22. Only 9 people have had the same heart infection I have. 4 have survived.